Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Astri Elsya, but you can call me just Astri for short. And I'm from Indraprasta University, especially from English major. And today I would like to explain you a little bit about how to teach speaking for young learners or for children. So without any longer, let's just begin. So, teaching speaking for young learners. Have you ever felt so difficult how to teach children to speak English? Well, semua orang pasti merasa kesulitan dalam mengajari anak-anak untuk berbicara dalam bahasa Inggris, because it's hard to touch their hearts to want to listen about our materials. Ada beberapa metode yang bisa digunakan dalam mengajarkan children to speaking. How is it? The first, we have to know about what is children like to do. Jadi kita harus tahu dulu apa sih yang disukai anak-anak sebelum kita melakukan sesuatu pada mereka. We have to know children first. What is children like to do? The vital points from children like to do is play. Ya, semua anak pasti suka bermain kan. So that's why, because children likes to play, we have to combine how to ask children to play and also how to teach them to speaking in English. As children like to play, and play is vital points for children. Children cannot follow the serious class because they will feel so bored with it. Jadi kita sebagai teachers, we have to do something interest. We have to do something fun to make children want to listen about our material and want to listen us. And as a teacher, we have to know how to mix learning and playing to be one combinations. In the same times, we give to the children to make them excited with the materials. And play is an important aspect for child's development, and in playing something with children, we can use the language that can be a part of that play. So we can use English in a part of the playing with the children in the games, and that's why to make children can speak English also, besides to speak in bahasa, is one of the way to develop children's, to increase children's speaking skill in other language. Following background of teaching speaking for children, there are 4 backgrounds that we can use to teach them. There are song, poem, rhyme, and chant. Jadi ada 4 aspek background yang dapat kita gunakan dalam mengajari speaking untuk anak-anak. Yang pertama itu song. It is a composition of tone or sound art in sequence combination and temporal relationship to produce beautiful notes. Jadi song is something fun that children always like. Yang berikutnya adalah poem. So poem is a written art, and poem is literally work in conveying message through diction and written patterns. Jadi poems atau sajak ini memiliki diksi kata yang banyak yang dapat menjadi ilmu untuk si anak tersebut untuk menguasai berbagai macam vokal. Yang ketiga adalah rhyme atau ritme. This is an artistic composition of notes or sound in sequences combination and temporal relationship to produce a beautiful notes. Yang terakhir ada chant. So a chant is the either act of speaking or singing of words or sound, often primarily on 1 or 2 main pitches called reciting tones. It is important to make children sing, play, and talk at the same time to improve their vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Jadi penting bagi kita untuk mengajarkan anak-anak bernyanyi, berbicara, dan pronunciation mereka dalam berbicara bahasa Inggris juga dalam satu waktu. That's why we have to focus to combine all of these things to be one moment to teach them, to make them can speak in English well on their ages, of course. Lalu selanjutnya ada audiolingual method. Jadi audiolingual method adalah salah satu metode dalam pengajaran bahasa asing yang menekankan pada pemahaman, mendengarkan atau listening, berbicara atau speaking, membaca atau reading, dan menulis atau writing. Dan metode ini didasarkan pada sebuah teori perilaku atau behaviorist theory, yaitu teori tentang perubahan tingkah laku. Jadi metode ini juga merupakan gaya pengajaran yang digunakan dalam mengajar bahasa asing yang mengakui bahwa sifat atau ciri tertentu dari makhluk hidup dapat dilatih melalui sistem penguatan yang menekankan ajaran mendengar dan berbicara sebelum membaca dan menulis. The audiolingual method, we have to focus with the children's how to listening and speaking first before they start to writing and reading. Jadi penting untuk memfokuskan anak-anak agar dapat mengerti apa yang mereka dengar dan dapat berbicara dalam bahasa tersebut sebelum mereka mulai menulis dan membaca. Dapat disimpulkan bahwa metode ini adalah pengulangan dan penghafalan menjadi aktivitas dominan untuk metode tersebut. And we have to focus the dialogues in this method. How to use it? First, we can using puppets to introduce the dialogues. Bisa menggunakan boneka tangan yang bergerak yang membuat anak-anak menjadi merasa excited. There is a doll can speaking. They'll feel so fun. They will feel so excited with it. The second, we can use a fishbowl technique. So fishbowl technique is kind of discussion techniques, which is kita kumpulkan anak-anak itu menjadi lingkaran as a circle, and they will start to discuss about the material or about the theme. So drill choral response atau teknik choral response adalah teknik yang digunakan dalam meningkatkan kemampuan berbicara siswa dengan cara memberikan stimulasi berupa kalimat atau gambar. Setelah itu seluruh siswa di kelas harus mengulangi kalimat atau gambar yang telah disampaikan oleh guru dengan lengkap dan benar. Dalam penerapannya, teknik ini dilakukan secara grup atau kelompok di dalam kelas dengan menggunakan telepon seolah-olah sedang bercakap-cakap, namun yang menjadi fokus bukan pada permainan peran tapi pada keterampilan mengemukakan pendapat atau pikiran dengan berbicara. And this technique is very suitable to use to improve children's speaking skill, especially for children who have speaking difficulties, to help them improve their confidence, to express their feeling, express their wish to other people, to improve their confidence once to speaking another language.
Let's try it again. So, what day of the week is it? Think? Think. Everyone. Friday. Now let's practice that again. This is think. You don't say it until I lower my hands right there. Okay? So, what day of the week is it, everybody? It's Friday. All right. Of course, tomorrow it will be Saturday. I didn't fool you. After Saturday. Sunday. Perfect. That gives everybody a chance to think. You are so good.
Lalu ada communicative language teaching atau CLT. CLT is an approach to teaching foreign language to emphasize the concept of interaction, both in the process and in the objective of the learning process. Jadi karakter utama dari CLT adalah adanya kombinasi antara aspek-aspek bahasa secara fungsional dan struktural. Secara fungsional, CLT menekankan pada bagaimana bahasa tersebut digunakan. Sedangkan secara struktural, CLT menekankan pada sistem atau aturan bahasa. Meskipun begitu, dalam aplikasinya, porsi fungsional lebih besar daripada porsi struktural. Karena pengajaran-pengajaran tentang aturan bahasa tidak diberikan secara langsung, melainkan tersirat dalam proses belajar. What are the way to teaching children with the CLT approach? One, we have games. Kita bisa mengajar anak-anak menggunakan games. That's why children like to play games. We can play in class with the games with using English. So we ask children to speak in English during the game. Lalu ada talking and writing box. So talking and writing box is made by pictures that children have self-selected and are interesting to them. When children are asked to talk about the pictures on the box, they talk about things that are of interest to them because they have selected a picture for the box. And by using talking and writing box, young learners are able to personalize the information that they share they become animated because they are talking about something of interest to them. Jadi mereka memilih gambarnya, lalu mereka bercerita mengenai gambar tersebut, yang mana gambar tersebut adalah gambar yang paling mereka suka di dalam box tersebut. And the last is teaching pronunciation, of course. This one is very important things that we have to teach to the children because pada usia anak-anak ini mereka adalah masa-masa memorinya merekam. It's the time that children is record everything they see, everything they heard, record everything around them. That's why teaching pronunciation is very important in their ages. Sebaiknya memberikan pembelajaran pronunciation atau mengajari pronunciation pada masa ini yang memang masanya sangat pas agar anak-anak bisa merekam itu di dalam kepala mereka sampai besar. So sometimes we found that teachers teach pronunciations to the children, just let it be. But that's not the way how to teach children, because we also have to do the best to pronounce English so that we can teach children just like how we pronounce it well. And as a teacher, for young learners must spend time correcting not only behavior but also errors. So we as a teacher here, not only children's behavior that we have to correct, that we have to evaluate, but also the errors. We not only do, you don't have to do this. No, you can't do this. Not only their behavior, but also the errors. Just like, this is wrong, you have to do this one is right. This isn't correct. The correct one is this one. So we have to show them which one is true and which one is false. And managing the noise level. So during a speaking activity, the noise level alone can quickly escalate and disturb other classes. We have to pay attention to the noise level from other classes. So learn the materials piece with piece, without any noise, without anything disturb us. Kita harus memanage kondisi kebisingan di luar kelas agar konsentrasi siswa juga tidak terganggu. And children can be taught a number of signals to become quiet. Hanya dengan bahasa tubuh kita bisa mengajari anak-anak untuk tidak berisik. Contohnya seperti ini atau seperti ini. Dengan begitu mereka akan paham bahwa we have to keep silence during the material. And then the last is to not try to shout over children. Yes, this is so very important. We cannot shout out to the children. We cannot speak loudly or shout them, dan akan berdampak pada kepercayaan diri siswa di tingkat-tingkat selanjutnya. So the conclusion, speaking is actually important in children's overall language development. Young learners are like sponge. They soak up everything we say and how we say it. Those clear and correct pronunciation is or vital importance, since young learners repeat exactly what they hear. Teaching speaking for these young learners is very important while teaching listening. So before we teach them to read and writing, we have to teach them to listening and speaking. And then setelah mereka bisa menguasai listening dan speaking, aspek menulis dan membaca akan menjadi lebih mudah diterima oleh siswa tersebut. Since young learners repeat exactly what they hear, everything we gave to them since young, for the young learners, will be remind them until they grown up. So that's all my explanations about teaching speaking for young learners. I hope it can be useful for you to watch this video. Thank you for your attention, and thank you for your participation, and thank you for your kindness to listening my videos from the start to the end. And thank you so much, and see you.